My husband is the toughest guy I know. He's very strong, he's supportive, he's a go-getter, he doesn't let anything beat him.
In August of 2000, I started noticing my right tonsil seemed a little larger than I thought it should be. So I went to my family doctor and they did blood tests on me and checked me out to see if I had a virus or some sort of bacteria. And those tests came back negative. So I insisted that my family doctor set me a meeting with MUSC, and I came to see Dr. Paul Lambert. And he had examined me and said he didn't think it was the worst case scenario, but it was definitely suspect. So I had surgery scheduled on January the 18th, 2012.
I had made friends with everybody in the waiting room and had told several people that had small children that my husband was there to get his tonsils out at the age of 58.
And went under for just a basic, I guess you would say, tonsillectomy. But in the middle of the operation, after they did a sample, they found out that I had cancer.
And then they see a doctor come into the room, take me into another room, and I come out crying. And they're probably thinking, wow, that was a terrible tonsil surgery.
When I came to, my wonderful wife was sitting next to me crying, and I went, "It's cancer, isn't it?" She said, "Yeah, how'd you know?" And I said, "Well, I just kind of had a feeling it was."
I was thinking we were just going in to get rid of a tonsil. And so it was quite shocking to find out that it wasn't a tonsil problem, it was a cancer problem.
I'd never been sick. I'd never been in the hospital before until I had that operation. So this was all new territory. And then it got to be a conversation of, here are the best options we think we can offer you. One was surgery, and the other option was 35 radiation treatments and 3 rounds of chemo using cisplatin. So Mary and I talked, and I decided to go with the radiation chemo. And my treatment started February the 27th, 2012. My treatments at Hollings were at 3:30 in the afternoon. So I went to work 6:30, 7 o'clock every morning and left by 2:15, 2:30 to get here and do everything I needed to do for my treatments. But I was so impressed that Dr. Sharma knew what Dr. O'Brien was doing, and Dr. Day knew what both of those doctors were doing, and Dr. Davis knew what I was doing, and they had all set my appointments, and I could talk about something and the other one had already, like finish my sentence. It just seemed like they didn't miss a beat once they started. I mean, it was pretty spot on, it's so comforting.
And his radiation techs were fabulous.
Amazing.
They assign you the same group. It was 3, 2 or 3? No, 3.
3.
Mary Jo, Shannon, and Sheldon.
Yep.
But when we would come back every 3 months, every 6 months, every year, every 2 years, we would always go back to see his radiation team because they saw him every day for 7 weeks, and you become very much like a family. They're there for you.
I'm fortunate because other than the days I had chemo, I went to work every day.
Cancer has given him a purpose. He reaches out to other people. He talks to strangers about what he's been through. He goes with friends who are fighting cancer and helps them. I think there's a reason for that. That's what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to help other people.
For some reason, I felt like if I was going to get the best treatment and the best odds were in my favor, if I was going to stack the deck, I guess you would say, I was going to stack the deck with MUSC on my side.
To see where he's come from where he was is just unbelievable. Just to have him here, such a blessing.